we've got this situation where maritime education and training has been able to work to very defined standards that haven't changed for a very long time or minor updates. How are you guys at Wartsila looking at working with METIs to work in this interim stage when we don't have those standards in place?
Well, for starters, we're looking at the interim guidelines that are being published by the regulatory bodies.
Can you just put your mic quite close to you?
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. For starters, we're looking at the interim guidelines that are being published by the regulatory bodies. Then we are also in discussion with the end users. As part of the Wartsila's larger group, you also have the physical equipments being delivered in terms of the new fuels and others. So when you get those references as to what are the problems in usage of that, those are being incorporated. But I think the biggest challenge is now that compared to the earlier era of when new regulations or aspects came out, say like a ballast water management system or something, there were very set standard guidelines about what the equipment was about and what is it about. But now when you're looking at the decarbonization, there are multiple paths in order to achieve that. And that creates a challenge because finally someone is going to use some solutions of that in order to achieve their decarbonization. And that's when you do not have the regulations also that matured, but you need a products to be developed because many of these solutions require a virtual environment which is risk-free, in which you need to have a certain amount of time to get used to the product, used to the operations. So that's when you look at some interim guidelines, you look at your experience of having delivered the physical products. And again, the challenges in the training products being developed is case-to-case basis. When you're looking at methanol and ammonia, that's like a greenfield development. You're looking at the supply, you're looking at the HMI interfaces, you're looking at the PLC controls. It's a lot of training components that need to be developed. But there are also some trainings that are just like modules that need to be added in. For example, you have the fuel EU Maritime coming in where there's focus on the shore energy to be used. So we have an existing models that are there. It's only that you need to, develop the certain aspects of the shore module in the training requirements. So again, that depends. So you do not require that much of regulatory aspect to that. You have your basic guidelines. You just add in a few, modalities to it and move forward. So it depends on a case-to-case basis, but it will be good if the regulations get matured fast, so you have a framework, at least the interim guidelines or so you can work on that. And I think from our aspect, being agile is important so that you can make the changes accordingly.